How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build a positive mindset. My name is Henry, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because in this episode, we're going to talk about a very tough subject. This one's hard to accept, but if you want to love your life, if you want to move forward in the direction that you desire, this is the episode for you. But before we get started, we'll take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. We're going to take a deep breath in, and as you're breathing in, you're going to say that word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you, and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to take another deep breath. This one's about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you, and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. So everything in life, it's not what it is, it's our view of it that matters. Life is really difficult at times. We go through pain that you would never wish on anybody. There's the hurt, there's the struggle, there's the loss, there's all these things that happen in this life. How do you find joy when you're in this state? How do you find your way through it when you're experiencing one of the most hurtful things that you can? Whether it's loss, whether it's whatever it is, how do you move forward? It's what your view of it is that matters. If you view everything as an experience happening for you, you can find light in it. If you view it as something happening to you, you won't be able to find anything in it because you are giving the thing the power. When in reality, you are the observer, you are creating the experience. It is not existing without you. You have to take this perspective if you want the power to change your life. If you want to be able to make it through the thing that's breaking you down. If you want to go to the other side of whatever the struggle is, this is the way through. You see, when you realize it's never the thing, it's always you, you know where the power is. Things will happen that are out of your control. Things will happen that are hurtful, that will bring you to your knees. I'm not saying that you can avoid the pain or that you can avoid the lessons that this experience will teach you with. It's your choice on how you view it. The thing is going to be the thing. The hurt is going to be the hurt. The pain is going to be the pain. Whatever that is going to exist. It's what you do through it that controls how you feel. You are an observer and creator of your experience. You are an observer and creator of your experience. The experience is not happening to you, it's happening for you. If it's hard, it was because you wanted to grow. If it's difficult, it's because you want to become stronger. If there's loss, it's because it wanted you to understand what it is to love something. If you don't know what loss is, you don't really know what love is. If you don't know what pain is, you don't know what joy is. Both have to exist to truly understand it. You can't appreciate the sunny day when that's all you've had. But if you've had the rain, you know how much warmer the sun feels when it comes out. If you've had the pain, you know how much more warmer the joy feels when it comes within. Appreciation is part of growth. You see, gratitude helps you focus on the thing and expand it. When you use gratitude the proper way, you are choosing the things in your life that you want to bring in your mind. When you bring it into your mind, you expand it because what you focus on expands. It's never the thing. It's how you react to the thing. Take control of your power. If you're waiting for things to get fixed externally for you, the problem that you'll run into is if they do, or when they do, you will still bring yourself there. So it's always a house of cards. You're always praying that the external will be better, not that you will be stronger to stand within your power. And I'm not perfect at this. Nobody is. That's the whole point of being in this life. We're supposed to face the struggles that are in front of us. We're supposed to hit the obstacles. We're supposed to run into the resistance because we learn in that. We can observe it. We go through the experience. Remember, you can't feel joy without pain. Truly feel it. Something that I've talked about before is imagine if you grew up surrounded by love. All you knew was love. And then you went to love somebody. Or think about it externally. Imagine someone else that's surrounded by love. They're always taught love. They're always fed love. They always receive love. So love is all they know. And then they meet you and they love you. That's all they know. So they are giving you the default energy that they've received. Now imagine someone else that's gone through pain. They've gone through hurt. They've gone through loss. They've been robbed. They've been stolen from. They've been hurt. They've been punished. They've been crushed. But they rise up. And that person loves you. Which love means more? They're both love, but one is choosing love versus one that's all they know. And the one that all they know is that love, that frequency, as soon as the external changes, how difficult will it be for them to maintain the love because they didn't generate within, they only replicated what was external for them. Versus the person that's been through the pain and chooses love every single day, if they love you or they love the thing or they choose love in the experience, they are choosing it despite what's going on externally. It doesn't matter what happens externally because they know how to choose the frequency that they desire. It's never the thing, it's always you. The world is not as it is as you are. All these sayings have meaning. You can apply them at any time. You can choose how you feel at any moment. You can choose how you feel at any moment. I'm not saying the pain will go right away. I'm not saying the hurt will subside right away. That might take some time. That might take some patience. But it's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for the other side to see what comes out, to see what you can become, to see what the sunny day looks like. That's what this experience is. How do you not know? Or what if this is the truth? What if before this life started, you were this powerful being, and you can either think of this as reality or a thought exercise, but you're this powerful being and you want to grow. You want to understand love in such a powerful way because you understand it. You've gone through lifetime after lifetime, experience after experience. You know what love is, but you want to get to the highest level. And then there's this place called Earth that you can go to. And Earth is full of pain. Earth is full of letdown, hurt, failure, hurt people, low energy. It's all here. Everything that you need. You see, you'd be wondering why would I go to get what I want where it isn't? It's because the answer is it's within you. So when you go to this earth school and your life is hard, things struggle, it's painful, all this bad is happening, yet you learn to choose love despite it, guess what you found? The power within you. You have the ability to do it. It's as simple as 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, you're the observer. 2, you're the creator. Know thyself. Know what you are. Know your power and step up. This is all for you, even the bad. That's a powerful perspective. And some of you will take that and some of you won't. Some of you have maybe ready to turn this off. Be like, no, it's not all me. It's the government. It's this person. It's my spouse. It's my brother, my sister, my parent, my children. It's everyone else. I'm the one that's doing things right. And they're the ones that are the problem. They're the ones doing this. And you know what? You could be right. It could be them. They could be doing the evil things. The government could be doing bad things. Your boss could be a jerk. All of those can be true, but it doesn't mean that you don't have the power still. It doesn't mean you're not an observer or creator. But if you keep giving your focus to them, guess what you're going to create more of? The energy that they're giving you. This is a life of experience, and that's it. It's not a life of, it has to be this way all the way. It has to be this. No, it's just an experience. You get to decide what it is. You don't get to decide what's going to happen in the entire world. It's chaotic. There's madness going on. It's all just a wild play that whoever is orchestrating it doesn't matter. You get to decide the experience that you have. I've used this example before, and I want to end it on this because I think it's very powerful perspective. Imagine there's two people. They're twins. They're born exactly the same. They live their life pretty much exactly the same. They decide to hire me as a coach. They want to work with me. They want to work on their positive mindset. And I say, sure, I've never worked with twins before. This is great. The only caveat is we can't do it together. I want to work with you separately. So I start working with them. And I've been working with them for a little while now. We've probably been together for 3 or 4 months. We've got a pretty good understanding. They know me, I know them. And they're going to a movie. They're twins. They like to do things together. They're going to a movie. They're going to watch this movie that they've been looking forward to coming out. And I call twin A right before the movie. I don't know they're going to the movie, but it was calling them. It was on my mind. And I tell them, I can't work with you anymore. I've been trying to figure out how to say that. And I figured I would just call you and say it. You are the most negative person I've ever met. You are so hard to deal with that it ruins other coaching sessions for me. You're a burden and I can't take it. I'm cutting you off. And I say that to a client. Now imagine I call the other client at the same time. And I say, you know what? You're on my mind and I just wanted to give you a ring and just thank you. Thank you for letting me work with you. You've been going through some difficult things, but you shine light so bright. Your progress and growth allows me to know what's possible. I'm so thankful to have you as a client. If every person was like you, the world would be a better place. Now, those two things happen. They go watch the same movie. What do you think they take away from it? The one whose frequency got lowered because I said all the negative things, they're going to see the worst of the movie. Or better yet, they won't be able to pay attention at all. But the other person, they're feeling high, they're feeling good, they're loving life. They're going to love that movie. It's going to be better. It was brighter. The actors were funnier. The plot was better. All of it was good because of the perspective that they had going in. This is how life works. You decide your experience in it. You don't decide necessarily things that are happening. You could absolutely manifest, and that's a whole different subject. But taking manifestation out, you get to decide how you feel. It's all happening for you. So take your power back and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. This one was a tough one to make. And we go through life, things happen. But keep showing up no matter what. No matter what, continue to show up. If you're hurt, show up. If you're feeling strong, show up. If you're feeling lazy, show up. If you're feeling successful, show up. Always show up because your habits and your thoughts create the version of you that you experience. So never stop showing up as your higher self. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. Again, the link is right down below. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. We're going to take a final deep breath, and I really want you to connect with me on this one. Let's take this breath together. Let's just breathe in everything. Really view your life, whatever it is that you're going through. Breathe it in. Observe it. Know that it's not your life. It's the life you're experiencing. As you're holding your breath, don't try to work the outcomes. Don't try to force anything. Just see yourself finding joy in whatever it is. See yourself sitting there smiling. See yourself driving, smiling, whatever it is. See yourself okay with whatever happens. And as you exhale, take that positive energy with you and enjoy the day. So let's go and take a final deep breath in. And out.